And then over here, we've got the big boy kit. We've got all the stuff that you need to finish out the rest of the job. And this kit here will actually get you handled for your typical shorter RVs. Again, mine is 36 foot, but this would work fine for the old 23 footer that we had. Let's take a look at what we got. They give you a bunch of accessories you need in order to get this thing all mounted and set up and tooled and so forth. You have a couple of signal boosters. One of these goes on the back axle on the trailer or on your motorhome. This one here would go up closer to the cab. So from your tire pressure monitoring system on your tires to the signal booster right at the axle, to the signal booster right by the cab, and then finally up to the display. There's some adapters here that you might need for your RV mounting system. There's a pairing cable here that will get you from the single power out from the cigarette lighter plug down here, and then this will plug into the display head and some other stuff along the way. It's nice that they include that Y cable for you. They give you some splicing connectors here, crimp-on splices. A couple of different mounting options. Again, 3M VHB if you want to put this as a permanent mount for the display inside the cab of your vehicle, or a suction mount if you wanted to mount it to the windshield. The display itself is 1024 by 600, which is actually fine in this size. On the back you have a little slide for where it mounts and the speaker grills to let the sounds out for the alerts. The two antennas for the monitors, the SD card, so you can probably do some dash cam type stuff to see what's going on around you. It comes with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So left side dual axle, right side dual axle, and rear tires on your car, or single axle on the trailer, back axle on the car, front axle on the car, or in my case, I had to actually get some extras. So this is the back dually axle on the driver's side, on the passenger side, front axle, and rear axle on the trailer. So I should have 1, 2, 3, 4 for the trailer, 1, 2, 3, 4 for the car, and then 2 extras for the 2 extra tires on the back of the truck. And then they give you all of the batteries to go with it. These are the 1632, so you'll be able to find those on Amazon pretty easily when they do finally give up the ghost. You get your 2 user's manual, one for the camera itself and one for the entire system for the installation and the syncing on the tire pressure monitoring system and all that kind of jazz. You can power the display from one of those USB power banks and carry this with you to each tire as you're doing the synchronization of the TPMS sensors. That way you don't have to worry about sitting in the cab and trying to figure out which sensor's which and so on. This is your backup camera that comes in this kit, and it's the exact same as the camera I just showed you. You get your antenna that plugs into the side, you get the camera with the mount, you get the DC power plug here, and the adapter to get you over to the Furrion system that most RVs have. You get some cleaning wipes to get everything prepped for your surface work in case you're doing the install, and then the gasket if you are not using the Furrion mount, and some adapters. This adapter here will go into the back of the camera there. Let me show you real quick. So it all depends on what you need. They got you covered with everything. And this camera here is a nice metal body camera, so it's going to survive the elements really well. You get a ton of gear with this stuff. In case it wasn't perfectly clear that I'm kind of an organizational freak from all the knolling that I did to get all of these parts out, one of the things that I'm also going to suggest is you get some way of carrying these things around so you don't lose them while you're doing the install. So I have, either these ammo boxes, which are pretty durable and reusable, or I'll just use like an Amazon Prime shipping box or something along those lines. And now I know that I'm not going to lose any of these parts. Especially little tiny stuff like this. I'd have to go buy another one.